Let's go.
All right. Well, here we are. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Well, welcome everybody to 1822 Chronicles. Woo!
Yes.
Yeah.
This is our inaugural podcast.
Yes, girl.
Yes.
It's been a long time coming.
Go Jesus. Yes.
God is so good and so faithful.
Yes, he is.
I can't even begin. So what do you want to talk about today?
I think we should discuss how this dynamic duo came into being.
Well, you hear my helper in the back, right?
Yeah, she's gonna help us. I know she's gonna help us preach this thing.
She's always helping. Okay, well, it started back in 1822.
She going back, y'all. She going back.
But it generally, how many years has it been now?
I believe it was December 2010.
Yeah, it was. It was because that's when we started at DOE.
Yeah.
But before then, when we met at the
gala.
The gala, yes.
I don't remember the name of the gala though. I know I was there to work though, because Tina always, she always had us.
Girl, Pastor Tina will put you to work.
Yes. She back then
Shout
she was
out
just
to Pastor
Tina.
T.
Pastor Tina. But back then she was just Tina girl.
Yeah, Tina girl. Tina girl.
We went to, I just remember the gala being, we were all dressed up.
Yeah, she was having some sort of gala for women or women's empowerment, I think.
Right. And
I remember it was during a season that I wasn't working. I was in a very bad place. I had been out of work for a while, and she was, Facebook was around at that time. It was it had just started popping.
Yeah.
And she had posted, saying that someone had paid for tickets for some sponsorship, had sponsored tickets for someone to go. And if anybody wanted to go, hit her up. And I was like, hey, free ticket, that's me. Because I wasn't working. And so she was like, sure, come. And I came by myself. I remember I was like, God, I don't know anybody here.
Right.
I don't know, but I'm going because I needed to get out the house.
But were you in DOE yet?
No. I met Pastor Mary that night.
Okay. And DOE is the Daughters of Esther.
Daughters of Esther. Yes.
Yeah, we have to say that. Shout out to Pastor Mary Cooper.
Yes, Pastor Mary Cooper. Ooh, the mother of mothers. Let me tell you, she is a phenomenal woman who we honor her.
Yes.
For all she has done and poured into us to allow us to get to this spot, to where we are today. So,
right.
But that's how I met Pastor Mary that night.
Okay.
Because Tina had, I don't know if you remember, Tina had did an introduction of her and the group.
Yeah. Because was she a speaker or was she honoring her that night? I couldn't remember.
I don't remember her being a speaker.
Okay.
I think she might have did say a couple words, but she just talked about the group and Daughters of Esther.
Right, she did.
And after at the end of the night, I walked over to her and I asked her if I could attend her group. And it was God who was pushing me to, but I didn't want to, but I only did it out of obedience. Okay, God, I'm just gonna go. But in my mind, I was like, yeah, she's gonna live way across town. I'm not working. I can have the excuse that I don't have gas money.
Not so, right?
Girl, I had all this stuff. She lived around the corner. Like, I
remember where you lived. I remember where you lived too, and it was near.
Yes. I lived in apartments across the street from her development.
Yes.
I ain't have no reasons. No
Daughters of Esther was then in her house.
It was in her house at that time. Yep.
But okay, so I don't remember how I know, I think I was working with Tina, like, because at the time I believe we were at Word of Faith and we were still in Delaware because back then Word of Faith Christian Center had 2 locations.
Oh, yeah,
One
that's right.
in Philly, I think it was like in the Northeast, and then the
Mhm.
one down in Newark, Delaware, which was really close to where I lived at the time. So she had me come, girl, get dressed, go, put on a nice dress and come. And I think she had me helping out. Yeah, she did. And she either dropped me in your lap or dropped you. No, yeah, it wasn't.
But they were doing the fashion show. Wasn't it the fashion show?
Yes.
And it was the fashion show, and I volunteered to be one of the models.
Oh, and I was like, this girl's so quiet.
I'm always quiet.
You know what? No. You no. You were then, yes. And I was all rah like I am now. And she did say, y'all two should meet or something. Y'all two should talk. Y'all two should be friends. And then she left us.
She left us because we went walking. Remember, she had us come and we went walking around the park. And the first couple times she went with us. And then later she was like, y'all on your own.
It was in the wintertime, right?
I think it was cold. Yeah, because
it was December.
It was in December.
Right. It was she left us and she said, and I know she was like, here, y'all just, yeah.
Yes, she dropped you. She dropped you in my lap. She was like the stork. There you go.
Special delivery.
Special delivery. And I haven't been able to get rid of you since.
You tried? Did you try? I don't think you tried hard enough. I couldn't get rid of you either. So why
I'm believing it was God ordained because we're still here.
Yes.
That was 2010. This is
2021. Going into 2022. So. Lord. Wow. Yes. And over the years, I have watched you grow.
Yeah.
I have watched you expand. I have watched you mature. I have watched you go from a single woman to a married woman with 2 children, one biological and one by marriage. And you're a meemaw.
Yeah. How about that?
How about that?
I want to be called grandma.
Okay, grandma.
I don't do the moms. I don't have any special names. Since I was little, I called my grandma, and both on my mom and my dad's side. And when I was growing up, I just knew I was going to be a grandma. Okay. So I tell her, call me grandma, not my mom, not anything. Right. I for me, it's an honor to be called grandma. It doesn't make me feel old. It doesn't make me feel, and I don't look at myself and say, like some people, and to each his own. But for me, when I look in the mirror and I see grandma, I don't see an old person. You know what I mean? Right. I'm like, yeah, I'm a grandma, but I'm still fly. So
she's still fly, y'all.
Absolutely.
I just watched you through our friendship grow because you were quiet. You were, and it could have been the things that you were going through at the time when we met, but you were meek. Didn't say much, and you were like very soft spoken.
I've always been soft spoken. But I'm always quiet and shy around people that I don't know or people I'm just meeting because I'm feeling you out. Right. And that's what most people, if I don't know you, I'm going to feel you out, see what y'all are all about.
No, not me.
And we were complete opposites. We was at separate ends of the spectrum.
And we still are.
Yeah, we still are. We still are.
I'd be like, I was like, hi, Jeanetta, how you doing? Hey. He was like, I'm Michelle.
Yeah, I'm Michelle. But I was in a sunken place then too. I was in a bad spot, just mentally, emotionally, losing my job, and having to totally depend on God. And not knowing which direction I was supposed to move in, and just confused, and just having a lot of different things that I knew God was calling me and compelling me compelling me to get myself together, as we say.
Right.
And so being at Daughters of Esther, I truly say, was like a godsend.
Oh,
It really
yes.
was. It was a
Yeah.
God. It was a God move. It was a move of God. And I am eternally grateful for Daughters of Esther and everything I've learned and built and grew through that ministry.
Oh man, I remember back in her house, back in Pastor Mary's house.
Yes.
Whew. Go in there, go in the kitchen, get the snacks, right?
Yeah.
Come in the living room. It was it pink or what color was that? It was like, it wasn't actually pink, but it was
like a mauve.
Oh yeah, see,
Mauve
I don't know the
furniture.
colors. Yeah, she said, yeah, mauve and all of that. But we would sit there, and sometimes we wouldn't leave till midnight.
At one time, we didn't leave till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Was that when that lady came and started?
When Minister Roberta came?
That one. That's the one. She was putting people in the hot seat.
3 a.m.
Yeah. Is that the one where I was in the chair for a good minute?
Yeah. Well, she ministered really good.
She did.
Each person. She took her time. That's why I love Roberta, because when she ministers, she takes her time with each person, and she generally reaches in to their soul. Yeah. Will read your mail.
Was that the one that said I hated men? You remember? I know you remember that one.
I can't remember who it was. It might have been, because it was right around the time that you had just had the fire.
Yeah, my neighbor's house burnt down.
Yep.
That was all of that time. Stuff. Yes, it was. But I made it through that too. God kept me through all of that. And we are here now. I didn't even talk about my baby.
We're here. Yes.
Did we tell the people our names?
Oh, girl, we just jumped right in.
Just jumped right in. It's Jeanetta. I am the good thing. And you are, who are you?
I am Michelle Webb, and I am the favor factor.
Good Lord, we just started talking.
I know, we jumped in.
We said welcome. We said all kinds of stuff. We didn't say
we
our
never.
names. They probably like, who are these ladies? That's okay.
I know.
Y'all know us now.
We getting it together, y'all. But we keep it 100. So
we tell it like it's supposed to be, like it's going to be.
Absolutely.
We don't tell
Absolutely. Straight the dumb place.
We are right. We operating from the done place.
The done place.
Shout out to Coach Kimberly
Shout
Springer.
out to Coach Kim.
Coach Kim.
Yes.
She responsible for our mindsets now.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That girl, that woman eats our brains.
Eats and scrubs.
Wait a minute, how you eat and scrub the brain?
I don't know, but she works it out, okay? She gets it done.
She gets it said and done. All the rotten parts, and she puts back.
Yep.
Woo, honey.
Make it brand new.
Because where you want to go next?
You said you were going to talk about your beautiful son, your handsome son.
My handsome son is now a junior at Earth Science College.
Yes.
Woo! After taking a short hiatus at the passing of his father, God rest his soul.
Yeah.
He took a couple years off, and then I want to say about 3-4 months ago, that young man said, Mom, I'm going back to college. And my voice, me even just... he said one of his friends had talked to him, gave him a talk, and he was like, I'm going to go back and finish. And he did everything he needed to do. And right now he got his second COVID shot today. Yeah. So in 2 weeks, he will be officially fully vaccinated. And he is now, and he did get a job today.
All right. Cause that boy liked to work.
Listen, he called me because he's like, I just want to tell you I love you, Mom, and check in on you, make sure you're good. You good? You good? It's like, yeah, baby, I'm good. And he was like, well, I got to get a job because this car note and the insurance is coming up. Then a few minutes later, I was playing video game a little bit, talking to my younger sister, and he hopped on in the chat party with us.
Okay. And
he was like, yeah, and I got a job. I said, I just talked to you a few minutes ago. He said, yeah, the school emailed me and I have a job. And I was like, yes, baby, because I was coaching him. I was
Yeah.
coaching that brain. Yeah, because
God is faithful.
he is. He has kept me and my son through so many things, so
Yes,
many
he
different
has.
battles,
Amazing.
so many different. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're going to get to hear some of them as we go through these 1822 Chronicles.
Yes.
Woo, y'all,
Yes.
I can't even begin to tell y'all the things that God has downloaded and put on our hearts and has told us to share with you as we go through. So,
Yes.
keep coming back, keep checking
Yes.
in with us, listen to the podcast, and be blessed because it's going to be fire.
The
I can't begin
Chronicles
to
get
tell you.
real. They get crunk. Is it crunk
Yes.
or
Yeah.
crunk? Crunk. I'm gonna go with crunk. Y'all
Crunk.
know what y'all millennials say.
Yeah. Y'all know what y'all say.
Anyway, it's gonna be jumping, popping up in here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little bit of what the super happy is going on up in here. Shout out to Wonder Woman Andrea.
Yes.
Love you, girl.
Love you.
Ever since she said that, I can't get that out my spurt.
Yes. Yes. It's going to be good. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be God ordained. It's going to be God blessed. And it's going to be, the words is just going to be, hopefully for anyone who needs it, it's going to be an on-time word for their season in their life. What they need, hopefully, if anyone's having second thoughts or doubts about anything about their life, their purpose, their destiny, their future, we're believing that God is going to have an on-time word for that person, to be able to say, hey, I can make it, I can go on, and to hear our life stories, to hear our testimonies, not just back then, but what we go through now today. Just because, God is, we walk with God and we talk with God doesn't mean that we don't struggle, that we don't have things that go on and we don't go through tests and trials. We're still human, flesh is flesh, no matter whose bones is on. So we still go through things. And so in that, we just want to be an encouragement and a testimony that we can make it, you can make it. God is not a respected person, as he says. No, not at all. Not so if he does stuff for us, he will sure enough bless you.
Yes.
So I'm excited.
I am too. This has been wonderful, just being able to get here. I mean, first of all, we are both sitting in our offices, right? Right. Let's just take that in. Sitting in our offices. Sitting in front of microphones.
Yes. Like whoa.
What did you say when you were hooking up your
listen, y'all? When I opened the box and I started taking the mic stand out and took the mic out, I've had this mic. My husband bought this mic for me at Christmas time last year, and it's been sitting in the box ever since then. And I was asking, I look at it every day, God, when am I going to open this mic? And today, not today, today.
That's right. Get it right now.
Today. Okay. I opened those boxes and I was just so overwhelmed with tears of joy, and my eyes was watering, and I was grateful because it was like my thoughts and what I thought was going to happen. It's like it's now manifesting and coming to pass. It's here. This moment is here. And then we hooked everything up, and now we hit the record button. Like we ripped the Bandaid off and said, let's just go for it. We didn't go through let's be all glamified and all that other stuff. We can do that at a later time if necessary, when we want to, because it's not about our looks, it's what's coming out of our mouths
now.
But I'm
right now, just I took this all in, and God was just like, this is it.
Yeah.
We have done it.
Ooh, I have prepared you.
Yes.
For such a time as this.
Come on in here.
For such a time as this.
Come on in here. You about to get me started, and
listen.
I called this studio out of the heavenlies. Okay, the Holy of Holies, the holiest of holiest. This studio has been in the spirit realm for 20 years. And in less than a month's time, I was able to manifest it because of what we learned in Declare the Morning, Win the Day on Clubhouse.
On Clubhouse.
Vision Coach Kimberly Springer showed me how to do that.
Yes.
This podcast, she showed me how to do that too.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we're sitting in our already done place. She said 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah. Not even.
And not even a month, because I haven't been in the Enoughness Academy a month.
Yeah, no.
When I had my belief, when I had my belief, it's been
not even 2 weeks.
Oh, wait a minute. When I had that belief,
that is awesome.
Yes. She said, "What's one thing you see yourself doing in 6 months?" And I said, "Podcasting."
Yeah, she asked me the same thing.
Yep. What'd you say?
And I said, "Podcasting."
Do you see us, Coach Kim?
Yeah. 2 weeks later, because this is week 2, and that was last week.
We can't make this stuff up. Now, I told you this has been a night, not even podcasting but me having a studio, my own studio. See, I thought it had to look one way.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I thought I needed to have all this and the monitors and the this and the
right.
No, God said you have to start somewhere. And I called this forth. Boom.
Yeah. And I've heard some of your beats that you've been playing from. They fire. So can you imagine? And that was back then.
20 years ago. Yeah.
Right. So now that you under the anointing, God on your life, can you imagine what God's about to come through you now? It's gonna be big. I'm speaking life now. Music for movies and songs or songwriters, or I'm not sure what that stuff is called. Music on the radio.
I feel that.
Stage plays.
Listen.
All that. Everything.
I'm just right here, just sitting here looking at it. Like this has been up there in heaven all this time. And all I had to do is go up there and speak it down. Not pull it down. Go up there and speak it down.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Coach Kim. Yeah.
It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. I'm excited.
And that word is too small. That word.
Come on.
That word is too small.
Come on.
But I understand what it means, but even then it's too small. There aren't words to really describe the impact that going in there on Clubhouse 7 a.m. Monday through Friday. There's no way for me to
I can't. I've tried to explain to people. People just look at me like they don't get it. You have to experience it.
But I'm gonna tell you this, and then you told me to please stop. Thank you, but I have to thank you because if you did not continuously ping me in there, we would not be sitting here. Do you understand? I need you to sit in that for just a minute.
Yeah.
We would not be sitting right here.
Yeah, we wouldn't.
This would not even. I'd still be rolling around in depression, in sadness, in despair, in woe is me, in giving up, and in retirement. Yeah. So every time I come, games. It's 12 hours a day playing video games. And I literally, 12 hours a day. Did you go out the house today? Nope.
Yep.
In that recliner. Yep. I visit that recliner rarely.
Because you activated, girl.
Meet me in the club.
Damn.
Don't get quiet now. You normally be like, meet me in the club. It's going down. Come on, man. That's right. Come with it. It's okay.
I'm all the way
we talking
up.
about the club. We talking about the clubhouse. What? We talking about.
Listen.
My goodness.
I be in them clubhouse streets, club hopping.
If you ain't careful, you be caught out there all night.
Girl, clubhouse will take you in from 7 a.m. to 10 o'clock at night.
To 7 a.m. What are you talking about? She said 10 o'clock at night. No, some people be on clubhouse for a whole weekend.
Yeah.
They ain't showered, they ain't visited, they showered. They don't even know what their bathroom look like.
That's right. When they would do the 48-hour, 72-hour prayer, nonstop prayers. Yeah.
I'm not gonna be on my. That's a new relationship.
God didn't call me to do that. If he calls me, that's different. But he has not called me to do that.
No, I'm not doing that. Not unless the Father said do that. But other than that, no.
I have a family. The Willow's not going to allow me to do that.
I don't have a family right here, and I'm not going to allow me to do that. What you talking about?
Yeah, but I mean that's a blessing that they're able to do that.
Yes.
I think they rotate or something. I would think. I'm not sure. I didn't get on, so I would
govern
think
yourselves in these clubhouse streets.
Yes.
To what?
Don't get swallowed up.
Right. You do not. That's worse than playing video games for 12 hours a day.
Don't get swallowed up. It is addictive. There's a lot of topics. There's a lot of things going on in
don't
Clubhouse.
Let that be your sunken place.
And it can eat you
You'll be
alive
like,
if you
and you'll sink in the floor with your phone in your hand. Only thing you coming up for is to charge it.
It will. It got me a couple times. It got me.
When I first got on, after that, I was like, oh, what's on here? And then I noticed the later it got, the sketchier the rooms got.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I was like, everything was XXX this and cuss word that and filth and flooring this and
filth and the flooring.
I was like,
you had to.
Oh, yeah, I had to. I'm not going in there. What? Because there is an algorithm, and Wonder Woman Andrea told us this, and I kind of felt like it was like when you go places on the internet, the internet gives you more of that stuff. So if you go in some of those rooms, the algorithm is set up to show you more rooms like that. Yeah. So I said, no, I'm not going to be in after dark clap your booty stuff. No.
Yeah, girl, I clicked on something. The name was one thing, but what they was talking about was something totally different. I was like, what am I trying to get up out? And then if you don't, when you go into a room, people who are connected to you can see
they
that
like
you
Michelle
went in this room.
Michelle in the filth in the Florida we can show you filth room.
Trying to get out. They gonna think I'm in here. But it was the topic. I was like, oh, this is interesting. Nope, get up out of here.
They did the bait and switch on you. They 52 faked you out. Now,
why you gonna get me?
No, I looked at that stuff. I said, oh, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
No, ma'am. No, sir.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey, my parents be talking about, well, why is you in that room, baby? That wasn't me. Somebody had my phone. That wasn't me. No, ma'am.
Awesome.
Yeah. So,
awesome.
Is there anything else that we should cover?
Well, I'm just excited. I'm just excited what God is going to do, how he's going to do it. We don't know how he's going to move. We just going to show up and let him have his way.
Yes, we are going to have a topic the next go around, but we just wanted to introduce ourselves to the world, because just
get to know us a little bit.
This is an internationally syndicated podcast.
Come on, and is.
If you in agreement with that,
say amen.
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 All right. That's what it is up in here.
That's what it is.
You don't have to. We believe it.
Absolutely.
And we authors too. Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yes. We'll talk about that later. We can't talk about that right now.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll definitely get to that. My little helper.
She did good.
She did.
When we started, it was
all
quiet.
in. She was like, Mom. Right. I was like, girl.
But I hit that record.
Thank you,
anointing
Lord.
fell and she sat down. So I guess it must be time for us to wrap this up. Thank you,
She's
Willow.
starting to talk.
Yeah, and she moving in the camera more. I see her.
She's leaning on me.
Not sure.
She'll be turning her head soon. Like, what
Pretty
y'all
soon.
doing?
What y'all, mommy? Why I can't? Where Aunt Banetta at? Hi, Aunt Banetta.
Yeah, not Jeanetta, Banetta.
I don't have a B in my name.
Banetta. Yes, you do, according to her.
According to Princess Willow, I do. Yes. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, thank you, everyone, for
joining the 1822 Chronicles.
Yes.
I am the good thing. I am Jeanetta.
And I am Michelle Webb, the Favor Factor.
And you have just heard the 1822 Chronicles. That's it. Good night.
Good night.
Okay, I don't know how to turn up.
No. You forgot. We can't make this stuff up. We can't make this
Where
up.
was that?
You didn't hit the stop button.
I don't know where it is. Okay. Oh, there it is. Recording.
We can't make this up.